Here we have for sale our 2016 on a 66 plate Volkswagen Transporter. This is the T30, which means it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. It is a T6, that's the shape. And it's the 2-litre TDI 102 brake horsepower short wheelbase Trendline panel van. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around, have a look at the spec, but also the condition of this particular van. So on a Trendline you get colour-coded bumpers, you also get these colour-coded mouldings. So on a start line you'll notice that these are just in the grey plastic. You can also see that we have the rear parking sensors there in the rear bumper. If we open up the rear barn doors, this is a good example here of a relatively factory van. So these are the original panels that you would get in the sides and on the rear doors also. The only difference on this has got a sort of a marine ply, which is a more hard wearing ply on the floor. Factory fitted bulkhead, these can be removed, they are just bolted in around the outside, and this is the factory roof lining that you would get inside. You can open up these rear barn doors just by pushing on that there. It does say push on there, or press should I say, and then you could open that up there to its 180 degree position. If we shut the doors, we'll keep moving around the van. One thing to mention with this particular vehicle is that it is Euro 6, so a 66 plate is right on the changeover time of when they went from Euro 5 to Euro 6, which means you can take this vehicle into the ultra low emissions zones such as central London without having to pay the congestion charge relating to that area. And I've checked that on the ULEZ checker website. You can have a look at that yourself, and you can see that when you enter this reg number that this is free from any of those charges. Now if we go into the cab, we can have a look at the spec that you get and the condition of this particular example. So you get electric windows, you get electric heated mirrors, so that's in the heated position, and that's if you want to move the mirrors. I actually personally prefer the steering wheel on a Trendline and a start line. There's something about it, I don't know why, but on the high lines you get a leather steering wheel, but I actually prefer the feel of the Trendline ones. You don't get the multi-functioning, but as I say, personally, I guess it's all personal preference. I do like it myself. Cruise control, which is very, very nice to have. In the 102 brake horsepower ones, you get a 5-speed manual gearbox. We'll turn on the screen then while we're waiting for that. You can have a look at the driver's seat. And one of my favourite features, anyone who's watched some of my Transporter reviews before will know that I am a big fan of the armrests on Transporter. So you can adjust these with the little roller underneath, so you can make them come down, you can make them go up, get them in exactly the spot that you want, so to make it as comfortable as possible. If we look at the radio now that it's turned on, you can see that we've got DAB radio just there. You've also got Bluetooth phone prep, so you can connect a phone to that as well. If we pull on the front of the seat and then push it forward like so, you have then got the under-seat storage there, which is very, very handy, keeps things out of the line of sight. You've got a USB port there, 12-volt socket. You got another 12-volt socket up there on the top of the dashboard as well. But condition-wise, condition is very, very good. As I say, these do wear very well, these vans. So as I say, even though it's done 96,000 miles, condition is very, very nice. Look at the door cards. It's all in very good order. I say on a Trendline you do get trend wheel trims as well. But I think, as I say, the front of these vans, because these all come colour-coded as well, it does set them off very nicely. A lot of Trendlines do end up getting converted into camper vans or combi vans because you get some of the spec on them already, like the colour-coded mirrors, the colour-coded bumpers, cruise control, DAB radio. You get all that stuff which a lot of people are looking for. So if you'd like to inquire, here are contact details listed at the bottom of the sign. Feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR. We can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. I don't know if I mentioned, but this van has got a fantastic service history file with it, which we will list details of in the advert, but a lovely service history, which is with VW as well. So if you'd like to inquire, as I mentioned, feel free to give us a call. Thank you very much for watching.